Hand them live. Da, 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 da. Welcome to McBean Scotch Fitness. Hope everybody got the update. I'm trying to do something here a little unique. We'll see if that can now go live. All right. Well, that wasn't good. So I'm trying to see if I can. Hey, Sherry, how are we doing? I'm trying to. Not upload, speed, research, filters, timer. Oh, well, all for that idea. I was going to see if I could go live on my tablet at the same time, but it's not letting me do it. Or at least you can go live now. Okay. Start your live journey. Does it make sense? Oh, well, all for that idea. Anytime I try to do something out of the ordinary, it fights back. Maybe it just doesn't allow my tablet to do it. All right. So at least I'm live on Instagram. I don't know why it doesn't let me do it here. So it says live. Then it takes me to a picture thing, which doesn't make any sense. Don't make no sense. Then when I go back to my So I guess there's things I can do with the tablet, or I can't do with the tablet, that I can do. No. So we're just going to say I can't do it. Friends, home, there's home. No. Anybody know how to do this? Oh, well. So all for that idea. So I might as well just bring the other phone over closer. So thanks for hanging in me. We are going to be doing some cheese and egg sandwiches. All right. So this is the nutrition part when I talk about breast nutrition and proper exercise. So hello everybody, welcome to the live. Here in the kitchen, get ready to cook up some food. I was hoping I could also use my tablet, but I haven't figured that one out yet. And the tablet wouldn't let me go live on Instagram either. So evidently it just does not have the ability. What we have here is a failure to communicate. There we go. Trying to shut it down. There, shut it down. So, welcome back to Blue Skies Fitness. Really on Instagram. Some of my trophies. This one is from the 2015 World Championship, where I got best lifter. It's difficult for me to do because of my size. And also on 2018 best lifter. Some of my many trophies I have. I don't really do them for trophies anymore. I do have a meet March 23rd in Dubuque, Iowa, where I'm going to be in the UPA National Powerlifting and Bench Pressing Championships. And I guess it qualifies you. Good morning, Chair Bear. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. It qualifies me for the Arnold. Now, I don't know if they just do a bench press only. It might be the powerlifting only. We'll see. So I always talk about how important it is to have nutrition. If you don't eat well enough, you are not going to maintain your goals, or you're not going to sit there and reach your goals, because you have to feed the muscles. You have to get energy. You need the protein, you need rest, and then exercise. If you're not doing all of those, well, then you're going to be selling yourself short on a few things. So today we'll make it a little bit easier. I wasn't going to do this just because I didn't have a lot of eggs, but we just went to the store and got 2 more dozen. I'm saying this household goes through about 12 dozen eggs a week. So we be eating eggs. But first of all, we're going to start with a little toast. And then eggs, and then cheese. And we'll feed the boy first, and just kind of keep the process going. So if you have any questions, pop them in the chat. I appreciate it. Remember, you can buy me a protein shake on my PayPal. Hey, Ray, how we doing? I think that's radar love. Thanks for popping in the chat. So anybody who's been watching the channel for a while knows that I eat a lot of eggs. Why? It is your best source of nutrition out there. The incredible edible egg. Anywhere from 6 to 8 grams of protein, depending on the size of egg. Your jumbos tend to have about 8. About 75 to 100 calories, all 20 amino acids. Minerals and vitamins are picked in here. The only thing you're missing is vitamin C. It has everything else. Hey, Jack, how we doing? Welcome in. Doing fine. Ray and Jack, thanks for the protein shakes. Appreciate it. Which means I go out and buy eggs and milk, and I make my own proteins along with a banana, which I had one of those this morning. And now this is my second breakfast. Yesterday I benched. I didn't stopped at 405. It went up slow. It happens, but I did the burnout at 315, where I think most of the development work comes from anyway. So here, you want mayo on your sandwich, John? Sure. So we got some Duke's mayonnaise. Was highly suggested to me by a lot of my subscribers, and my son was really happy to see it when he came home. He's like, Duke's, we love that. So that worked out pretty well. Let me get organized here. And then we have cheese. Then we'll do a single egg. That'll be per sandwich. So these are jumbo eggs. So there's about 8 grams of protein in the egg. And then I have milk that we're washing it down with. We're just about out of the Fairlife milk. So we had to just buy the regular milk because that's all the local store has. And then when I get a chance to get to the big, area, then the main store, then I will go get more. Now, if you put a question there and I missed it, just pop it in there again, and I'll catch it on the second time. Hopefully, it's on my phone, so it's very small and just a little bit hard to see. So we just fry up an egg. I'll flip it over and kind of smash down the yolk. We'll go to low heat now. Always cook at lower heat. All people just, they have their own opinions on things. That's fine. This is just how I do it. I'm not going to be one of those creators. Oh, you're doing it wrong unless you do it my way. That's not true. 100 different ways of doing the same thing. Now, in the YouTube crowd, thanks for coming in. So, I'm doing well. No, I stopped at 405, Jack. It wasn't there. And I'm going to Arnold on Friday, so there won't be a second workout unless one of the booths have weights there, and maybe I can go and put a little show on. We'll see. I know of 2 other creators that are going to be there with booths, so I'm looking forward to seeing them. And then just wander around, see what else I find. So I'm really excited about it. It has been a long time. Well, it's the first time I'm going to Arnold. So, and then I already signed up for the national event on the 23rd. So that means I got maybe 4 workouts between there. Is Michael Hearn going to be there? I don't know. I don't know him. I know who you're talking about. I imagine he would be, but there's no guarantee of that. If it is, I'll probably swing by if he has a booth. I'm there to meet and greet. See all these people I've seen online, and now I get to see them face to face. I'm kind of excited about that. All right, John, first sandwich is up. On the chair here. There's a glass for your milk. How many sandwiches do you want?
2 would be good.
All right. Here, throw your roast your bread in, now I'll get our second sandwich. So we're toasting it as per Ray says we must toast it. Otherwise we can get in trouble. Right, Ray? So I got a dual live stream going. Da-da. I appreciate everybody who's following me on both Instagram and on YouTube. I also do now have a TikTok. I had my one video where I was doing that 405 burnout. It went viral. It's got over 755,000 views. I don't make anything on it, but it has it. I got to put my glasses on now to read the comment over here. There we go. Waka troll, waka troll, waka troll. Hey, Jacob, how we doing? All right. So I thought you were somebody else. Sorry about that. So, yeah, I'm not going to 4:30. Yeah, Liver King, yeah. Oh, I'd probably, if he is, I'd be surprised. Only because I think he's kind of ruined it for himself. You know, you had people eating all these weird foods, telling them that's how you got the way you were, and you got busted. Major busted. Oh, here we go. Got a question here in Instagram. At the meet, because remember, you never bench at a meet when you bench in the gym. So I hope to at least finish up at 413. 418 would be better. That's just kind of where I think I am right now in my training. If I had another 2 months, and they do have another meet in, I think it's June, and or I'm sure I can find one in June. I think in June I should be good for 200 kilos or 40. So yeah, I've been, Ray, you're bringing that up. I've been getting some trolls. Oh, it's fake videos. You know, I'm like, yeah, black, go away. I ain't got time for you. But I've had a few saying they were suspicious of it, and I provided my link to openpowerlifting.org, and some of them come back and okay, we were wrong. Yeah, it's reflecting. Yes, it's reflecting. There we go. And so some of them sit there and, well, there's so much fake stuff out there. I'm sure there is. I don't see a lot of it. I think it was a thing at a time. They're probably looking at older videos. I mean, yeah, I see somewhere they have the weights, photoshopped on them, but you see them wobbling, and then they know it's obvious. They're just having fun with it. Wa-da-da. Wa-da-da-da. So yeah, 413 is what I want to do, and it's all going to come down to how I feel at the meet. It's just like going in the gym. Sometimes you're Superman, and sometimes you're just good old Clark. So it will come down to that. So right now I'm just making egg and cheese sandwiches. So, I gotta change it up a little bit every now and then with the flavoring. There we go. Now I'll start making them for me. Alrighty, so now I went out and bought 2 loaves of bread yesterday, and then looked like Mama went out and bought a loaf of bread, so now we've got plenty of bread. But that's okay, because I'll make a bunch of sandwiches for the road when we go to Columbus, Ohio. So we're leaving really early Friday. But I guess I'll just eat Dukes. I do prefer my Miracle Whip, but I got it out. What the heck? I'm just gonna cut that knife out here. So I'm getting 8 grams from the egg. I'm getting about 3 grams from the cheese. That's 11. I'll get easily about 16 grams from the milk. It is now regular milk. So that'll be 31, and then another sandwich. Well, yeah, the bread's 3 grams. So 33, so 49 grams of protein. which is sufficient. And that's if I stop at 2. So a little more butter, cooking butter for flavor. And also keep the eggs from burning. One thing with this toaster is once it starts making toast, you have to kind of pull it out by yourself, otherwise it'll burn the heck out of it. Ladies and gentlemen, I injured my groin squatting 295 for reps. I went too hard. Ugh. Well, I hope it recovers. I used to get a couple of those groin injuries when I was in the service. And they're no fun. There's nothing good about it. So that, and then got my regular vitamins and minerals in that, which I make sure that I take on a daily basis. Do I take them all every day? No. Some I will take once a week, some will take twice a week. Some when I remember to take them. And they are very varied. I do take with food. So here I got the ashwagandha root, or however you pronounce it. I got zinc and D and moringa for breathing, and magnesium because there's no absorption of vitamin D without magnesium, and there's very little absorption of calcium without vitamin D. So you kind of have to put those everything in them for what's this good for? Cayenne pepper, good for your blood health and digestion. And I actually take a handful every now and then when I remember. Want another one?
Maybe.
Okay, well, let me know. I can keep cooking.
Oh, the third one.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I've already opened up the regular milk. So, all right, let me see. I have to put on my glasses to read the fine print. That's what happened after 40. How are you so strong these days? I never stopped. That's how it happens. You don't stop. You stop being strong when you stop lifting. I mean, it is really as simple as that. And what happens, because I hear it a lot, the conversation that I almost had a few times myself is people say, well, I'm getting older, I need to slow down. Oh, the boy's built. I've seen some pictures of him. They get compared to like I'm his grandpa or something. But yeah, he's one built kid. Spends a lot of time getting that way. Maybe he'll be there. So I don't hate on people that are really strong or real athletic, regardless how they got there. It's just not me. It's not what it's about. My saying is just get to the gym and lift. You're adult, make adult decisions. I'm natural because that's a choice I make. All right. I am not willing to. There are side effects, folks, and I study it, and I'm not willing to take the risk. And if you are, or if you don't believe there's side effects and you want to take the risk, and you're over 21, go for it. And say over 21, because even at 18, we can make some bad decisions. And I don't care if you train with a belt, a slingshot, wraps, sleeves. As long as you're training, really don't care. But Sam, he's a big boy. I've seen that. Hey, Papas, how we doing? So, I like cooking. You know, if you want good nutrition, cooking yourself is usually the best way to make that happen. So I always highly recommend it. Get my boy the bottomless pit one more sandwich. That's gonna be time for me to eat. Dun-dun-dun. Very easy to make. All right, heads up. And let's get some more bread out because one sandwich is not going to do it for me either. There we go. I'll have to catch that here in a minute. Yeah, that's too small. I appreciate everybody joining in. Hopping in if you're new. Some of my best lifter awards from years past. I'm looking forward to competing in Iowa. Bill Carpenter throws a really good event out there in Dubuque. And I'm telling you, I'm getting hungry. Getting hangry. Oh, at 18, my metabolism was off the charts. I mean, I couldn't put weight on. My metabolism was so fast. Oh, got a comment here I need to catch. Hang on a second. Crazy old man. There we go. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Oh, I missed some people. Do some waves here. There we go. There, I think I caught that. So, at 18, I was very skinny. I went into service at probably about 155 pounds, about 6'1" and I came out at 205 at 6'4". So it was did a lot of growing and did a lot of getting stronger while I was in the Army. Nutrition was probably a lot to do with that. So I lived at home. My nutrition was not good. All right. I didn't eat a very good breakfast. Sometimes I didn't even eat lunch. You know, and that probably was one of the reasons I was so skinny. And had I had a better diet when I was younger, I probably would have been about another inch or two taller. But it is what it is. So, getting ready now. Oops, I probably burnt those babies. Oh yeah, like my toast. Well done. Woo. That's what happens when you forget about you have bread in the toaster. You overcook it. When it comes to fitness, remember every exercise has a benefit. So the only thing I have with some influencers where they get out there and say, "Oh, stop doing this exercise," I would just say, "Stop listening to them." Now they may have a different exercise to do the same like. They may have something that they inherently think is safer for you. But when somebody says that exercise does nothing for you, that's a lie. All right? It's just pure common sense. If you are contracting muscle, you are exercising, it's going to do something for you. I've had shoulder injuries, but I've been about 2 years injury-free. I always recover. It takes time. I hurt one during when I raced the sprinters in the gym and ran into the wall. Took me about a year to get over that one, but I did. And another time I was throwing against my son discus and I threw it out. And that one took me about a year and a half. They wanted me to have surgery. I told them no. They wanted me to stop lifting. I told them no. They wanted me to stop lifting heavy. I told them no. And then the last time they see me, they're like, "Oh my God, your shoulders are fantastic. Did you go get that surgery?" And I'm like, "No." You're looking at my shoulders. If I got surgery, you would have seen some scar tissue. You would have seen. So I said, "No." I'm fortunate. I always heal. This takes time. It takes nutrition. It takes vitamins and minerals. It takes determination. And a little bit of being fortunate. But no, my shoulders have been, now when I start benching into the 400, after the workout, I do feel it, but it's a good feeling. It's a feeling that that you really put some time and effort in. You remember, soreness is weakness leaving the body. Now, sharp pains or constant throbbing pains are two different things. But if you work out and you're not sore, well, then you didn't get out of it what maybe you wanted to. Maybe it was. I always ask people, what is your goals? Are your goals just to get in better shape, to increase your cardiovascular, to increase your circulatory system? Yes, then you don't need to work out to be sore. In height, probably about, I think I grew a little bit after 23, which is odd. But I grew about a quarter inch. After I was out of the service. So I've been around 23 years old. And now gravity is working against me. So am I as tall as I was when I was 23? No. I'm probably about half inch to 3/4 inch shorter. But literally gravity starts pushing you back down once you stop growing. Wait that to kind of cool down a little bit. And it'll be time to be eating good in the neighborhood. It's nice now that I have a reliable internet, so I can actually run 2 live streams at the same time. I missed anything here? About 40. About 40, I could tell my metabolism is slowing down. Because when I was, 25, I could eat the same way I'm eating now, and I'd still be ripped. So about 40 is when I noticed it. Yeah. I could eat less and weigh more. I'm like, what? What's going on there? But I also got stronger after 40. It was 40 when I first hit 315. It was 44, 45 the first time I hit 405. I was 59 first time I hit 480. So there were some benefits to it. But good questions. Thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. And then the ones that are on my channel of the same name. On YouTube, you can donate to the Egg and Milk Fund by buying me a protein shake at paypal.com. Or that guy who made a comment from England saying, "Can't you just buy a pair of lifting shorts? They're only like $5." I said, "Oh, hey, when you send the money, I'll go buy a pair of lifting shorts." If it's that important to you, I'll do it. We'll see what happens. I'm not expecting anything, but hey, stranger things have happened. So, two egg sandwiches is sufficient. We'll see how hungry I am after I wolf down the first 2. So, been a good week. Today is probably going to be a light day at the gym. I did do a heavy day and then a light day, a heavy day, then a light day on different muscle groups. So it'll probably just be maybe shrugs and arms. You'll see about what time I actually get to the gym and how motivated I become. I did bench yesterday. I did legs the day before. And then tomorrow would probably just be back and maybe back and shoulders. That'd be a good one for tomorrow. And Friday, I will be on the road. I'm on the road again. Going to the Arnold Classic. So if any of y'all are going to the Arnold Classic, don't forget to stop by and say hi. I have met some subscribers at places I went to, and it's always a nice, enjoyable experience. There we go. I think I caught up with all the comments there. So let's try and see how this sandwich tastes. Oh yeah. So some community notes. If you're new to the channel, we're talking about fitness and nutrition and well-being and having fun. If you troll it, you're gone. If you have questions, if you think, you have opinions, that's fine. But if you're just a troll, just not play the fool, I'm going to block you. What's nice about Instagram, I only have to do it once. Unfortunately, YouTube, I get the same few people just create new accounts. I'm like, get a life. If you want a lot of lifting advice, I would just ask you to go to my YouTube channel and become a member. It's like $4 a month. And then I will give you as much. I try to catch them when I can, yeah. Those are very motivating. I used to, when I worked out at the house, and I used to try to watch replays of it when I was working out. That's the next level stuff. I mean, they're just insanely strong. I've met Brian Shaw. I think I posted a picture of me with him. He's a big boy, nice man to talk to. I really like him. He eats 12,000 calories a day to maintain this size. That's a lot of food. I think his food bill is 10 grand a month. So I'll keep that off to the side. In case I feel that I need more than 2 sandwiches. Yeah, I gotta pop in my glasses here. Yes, it is. I spent a lot of time learning how to cook. I like good food. And I'm not a rich man, so I have to cook it myself. And it doesn't have to be expensive stuff either. I mean, eggs, bread, cheese, and butter. and Duke's mayonnaise. I actually do like this. Mmm. Hope I ain't making you all hungry. Mm-mm-mm. But I ain't gonna lie. This is good eating. So to give you the idea of my typical day is I work second shift. I gotta get up sometime between, it was like 6 and 8 in the morning. Today it was closer to 8 because we went from 60 to 70 degree weather for the last 4 or 5 days, and it's 22 degrees out there. I don't know about you, but when it's a cold night, I sleep out there better. Eats bacon. I agree. Unfortunately, it's sad times here. I've run out of bacon. I know. We're probably on the way back from the Arnold. Oh, I'll have to stop at a Hy-Vee and get some bacon. That's so good. Have you met Thor at the Arnold? This will be the first year I have ever went to the Arnold. Dude, that would be a no. Been wanting to do it for a long, long time, but there was always other events that took priority. So now, well, the son and I are going to go there and have a good time. Oh, it's so good. I could probably get a third one, but when I say probably, I know I could. But then it will, what's my heaviest lift? Back, I think in 2021, I did, just before December, I did, in the gym, I did 480 pounds. In 2022, or no, 19. Well, in the gym, I did 480, maybe about 3 years ago, raw bench. And I did 446.4 or 202.5 kilos in competition. Those are my heaviest lifts. In the gym, I've deadlifted 495 twice. I always missed on 500. And I think in non-sanctioned one, I did around 4. Well, that one I think I did like 475, but in a sanctioned meet, I'm thinking that I'm in the 440s. I think it's equal to my bench. I feel better already. So I usually get up between 6 or 8. Go downstairs, kind of relax for a few minutes. I might have a cup of coffee, I might not. It's not something I have to have. But usually after about 30 minutes of being awake, I will make a shake where I'll take about 20 ounces of Fairlife milk. I'll put about 3 eggs in there and a banana, and sometimes a scoop of peanut butter, depending on how I feel. And that's my first breakfast. And use a couple hours later. I haven't. That's a lot of weight. it gets to a point where my lower back starts talking to me. Always wanted to get to 500. I don't know if I'm going to. Right now, I'm just kind of concentrating on the bench press. And this was the year I do squat. Those are my main focuses. I also do arms and shoulders and back exercises, of course. My current one, I did twice. I've done 425 in the gym last week. So in the gym, I feel that might currently my best. So those of you who've been following me for a long time, kind of seen the transition because I really started the YouTube channel kind of about the time COVID hit. And I got a question here. What are your reps like? I warm up. Start with the bar sometimes, 95, 135, 2 1/4. My workout kind of starts at 315. But every now and then I'll go, okay, I'll see how many reps I can do at 225. I'll see how many reps I can do at 275. I'll see how many reps I can do at 315. And then maybe I'll pop in one, 405 lift, and I'm pretty much done. And if I don't do those high number reps, I'll go heavy, and then I'll do a burnout, and then I'll go to the pec fly machine. I use that to stretch my shoulders out. So the longer workouts I put out on my YouTube channel, McBean Scottish Fitness. That's so good. That definitely is hitting the spot. On YouTube side, everybody, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Remember, enjoy the weekend, rest, nutrition, and proper exercise.